Time system, check.
Oh,
Is there a specific song that you guys like would want to intro the pod to? Like, I could pretty much fit anything.
This is a good one.
This is a good one.
This is a good one.
All systems go.
I'll add it like later too, so it's louder.
En route to 2006.
Does this take you back? Like if you guys listen to it to like that time?
2006.
It does.
No, not 2000. Like when you made it.
That's what I was thinking.
Most,
Yeah, that's what
I'll take most.
That's what I love about this podcast. Like it reminds me of like everything I've done at like my day to day. But all right, let's get started. 3, 2, 1. Welcome back to the PDP. It's your boy Paz Prince, and today we're accompanied by 3 very special guests. We got Hrsh.
Yes, sir. It's Hrsh in the
He's
building.
world, very
Good.
talented musicians, but I feel like you guys are artistic, creatives,
Thank
futuristic teenagers. You guys dress very well, dapper gentlemen.
You. Thank you, bro. You as well.
Thank you. But yeah, welcome to the pod.
Appreciate
Thank you,
it.
bro.
Let's get into it. What do you guys like? I guess would you consider yourself a musician or like an artist, creative director? Or you just call each other rappers? Like when you introduce yourselves?
I call myself an artist. Like,
Yeah.
I call myself an artist. Like,
Because you make art too, right?
yeah.
You do
bro.
paintings?
Yeah. I'll be talking with Trevino, who's not here right now, but yeah, just like about all that we do. It's like we're artists. Like with the shit that we do. Like I remember when me and him lived together when we first moved out, like we used to paint and shit all the time. Like
Yeah.
it was crazy. Like we be doing art for real.
You and Israel?
Like we make
Yeah.
our own cover arts and
I
shit.
used to
Like,
paint. I don't paint anymore. I haven't in a minute, but
Yeah.
I always, since I was like little, I was always like drawing and like
Mhm.
into music, and once I got older, learned how to use Photoshop and like Illustrator and all that. So like when we did start making music, we were making our own like cover arts, coming up with like concepts for projects and shit.
Yeah.
So yeah, artist.
What was like the very first project that you guys worked on, like together?
I would say probably.
oh, I mean, do we want to say
Nah,
very?
nah.
No, we don't want to say the very.
Wait,
first.
why? It's embarrassing?
Look,
Hell
look,
yeah,
I'll
that's just
say
embarrassing.
I'll start
Cool.
from when we started doing our solo shit,
Okay, that's better.
because that was like 2018. I released my first project,
Mm.
solo project, and then Hrsh 2, or no,
2019.
Hrsh 2019. But we haven't really worked on any like projects together. More like
Okay.
like I haven't he's always a feature on all of my projects.
Mm.
I've only dropped 2 projects so far, but he's been a feature on both of them, and he's had me on several of his projects and shit too. So
Do you guys think that'll ever change, or will you ever drop a solo, or
what do you mean?
like a solo project? Sometimes artists want to do like.
Well, the projects I have dropped, they are solo.
No, I know, but with no features. Or is that like ever a thing? Or...
It depends. You've done that.
Yeah, I mean before, but like this is where we starting from. I mean, yeah, my first project it was no features,
Crazy.
no features at all.
So I mean, let's just go back. This is the first time I have 2 people on the pod, so it's kind of like I'm asking. I have to
Yeah.
like pick and choose my questions, but like if we go like to your origin story, like how did you start really making music?
I started like when I met. Well, I've known him since 5th grade,
Oh, okay.
but he one day like he just put out a song on fucking Facebook, and it was pretty fire. Like it was pretty fire. He rapped over fucking.
But he didn't tell you that he was
Nah, and it was like
about
he
to drop it.
didn't even have to tell me. It was like
It's like
bro,
the first ever song I
Yeah.
ever recorded.
he didn't have to tell me. It was like, bro, we gonna see each other in school. It was like, oh, that's what you're doing. It's like, oh, it's like your homie that skates. It's like he skates. And never he was that homie too. So it was like, all right, if he puts out a skate video, it's like, oh, that's fire. And then he just put out a song, and I heard it, and I was like, yo, this is pretty dope.
6th grade though.
No, it wasn't 6th. No,
I
it was
about to say.
what year? It was like sophomore year.
Senior year,
Nah,
junior year.
it was sophomore year.
I think it was nah, bro. It
Oh, it's junior year. Yeah, it was junior year. Yeah. And he put out a song with my homie Mario, and then I just asked him about it, and they invited me over to his crib, and then I recorded my first song with them.
I remember his first song. It was called Piffed, and I recorded him, and he did that shit first take,
One take.
one take.
You wrote it, or it was like
Yeah,
after
yeah.
that?
I wrote it. I
That's
wrote
fire.
it. But
After that, I was like, bro, this guy's my favorite rapper.
Yeah, I've heard you say that in like another interview, but
this shit was insane.
that's cool. You don't really see a lot of well, I don't know. A lot of the friends that I grew up with, I'm not really cool with anymore. And I think people always talk about like your day ones and then your day twos, but you guys are really day ones and you've been working with each other this whole time.
Yeah.
We kind of just been on the same shit since then, forever. Kind of.
You guys ever get into it? Like,
yeah. You have that.
That's good.
Yeah.
I think it's needed.
Definitely, man.
Yeah, it's definitely needed.
I be like, damn, I want my friends to call me out, bro, because I'm trying to,
Trying to better yourself.
man. Like, I feel
and you
like,
don't want to be surrounded by like yes men.
Yeah, that also, and like, I just feel like when you like, if you are surrounded by a yes man, there's no room to grow in that, because it's like you kind of don't get other people like outside perspectives, and especially if it's like people around you that are close and they're not really keeping it a buck. It's like, what do they really think? You know what I mean?
For me, it was like the people I came up with, they weren't into anything creative at all. So when I started hanging out with like creative people, they kind of got jealous and they're like, "Oh, talking shit." And then
that's whack.
I kind of had to like separate from.
Yeah, it's just like they just might not get it. Like,
yeah, some people just want to live like a regular corporate life, and that's fine too.
Yeah,
but
that's crazy though.
Okay, so you guys are from Waukegan. What made you guys start coming to Chicago?
This is where everything is, bro.
Yeah, like that's a well-known thing for Waukegan people.
I mean, when we,
I think so. It's just because like the people that try to claim the city from out here, or from out there,
yeah, but also
expose
like,
them.
They good. They know who they are.
So in 2016, me, Hrsh, my brother, and one of our other friends, we moved into a crib in Waukegan. And then that was like the hub for like all of our other music friends and just like artist friends. They would all come through. We would cook up.
You'd have the studio right there.
Yeah, bro. That's
crazy.
like, we had Larry or Trevino. He would pull up. That's when we first like started hanging out with him. When we moved into that house. But that year, 2016, we had a group at the time this was before our solo shit. And that summer we released like a project every month, and it was like a group project, and then like solo project. I released like a solo project, and then everybody else in the group did like a solo thing.
Are they still out now, like those projects?
They're on SoundCloud. You can find them. Spaced Out Guala Boys, the SoundCloud. If you want to go back and listen to that.
Plug.
But we also threw shows every month of that summer in Waukegan. There was this spot at these art lofts downtown Waukegan. Super dope spot. It was called The Mic. And we would throw shows there, like fully set up by us. We do all the flyers, all the promo for everything. And that shit was like getting popping. Like the first show we did there, it was for I guess technically my first ever mixtape that I released. And like, it was just a bunch of people there. I didn't even think that many people were gonna show up, really. And then every time, since it's in Waukegan, we would always have a party after at the crib where we lived and shit. So that kind of became like the thing. We throw shows, and then
Is there like a downtown Waukegan? I just don't know where that area like.
Yeah, there is.
Okay.
That's
where the shows were, and then you go back to.
Yeah, it was at these art lofts, but it was fucked up because at the end of that summer, the people that lived in the art lofts started complaining about the noise.
That's fucked up.
And then they had to shut that shit down, bro. And that was like the only spot in Waukegan where we really had to like showcase our like the town's talent, you know what I mean? And we were putting other artists on the bills too. Like we'd put like bands,
Mud.
Yeah, just the other solo artists. It was just like we made like a community in Waukegan, like artist community.
That's fire. I never found that where I came from because I'm originally from the west suburbs, and then
where?
Melrose Park.
Okay.
So I was born in Colombia, Bogota, and then I came over here when I was 5.
You were born in
I
Colombia?
was born in Colombia,
What?
and
Don't
then
remember.
Melrose Park was like my home for a lot of years. But it didn't seem like anybody there was doing anything creative, so I felt like I always needed to head towards the city to find like-minded people.
Is that what happened?
Yeah, pretty much. And there, slowly, I'm seeing more creatives in Melrose Park. I'm like, oh, so I guess I could, but I don't think I would ever want to like open a store there. Or I don't know if you guys feel the same way. Like, would you guys want to stay in Waukegan or?
I don't want to stay there, but that's always gonna be like
Home base.
yeah, bro. Like Waukegan, that's where I was born.
Yeah.
Like I didn't grow up there. I grew up in Gurnee,
Hmm.
but that's yeah.
I just started like realizing that people say Gurney. I thought it was Gurney.
Gurnee. I don't know. Man.
It's like we know what you're talking about when you say I know.
Where Six Flags is.
Six Flags. Yeah. There's a mall right there too, right?
Yeah, Gurnee Mills.
Gurney Mills. Okay.
Yeah.
No, but okay. So you never like. I mean, so what's stopping you guys from renting a space there now? Or it's not like there's no vacant spots or like a peer space? Do they? You know what I mean? Like you can rent venues.
I don't even know what happened to it because like it got shut down. Like Nina,
They
wasn't even
they
able to
shut it
run
down. They just didn't want that there.
They didn't want culture.
Bro,
Yeah.
it's super fucked up because it's at the art lofts. Like,
It's literally art.
yeah, it's so crazy, man.
Yeah, it was the people who were renting out the art lofts weren't artists. They were
Mhm.
like people who just like saw opportunity, like oh, because they were like discounted if you were an artist, and like I don't know how these people who weren't artists were getting the discount and living there, but they were living there and then complaining about what that spot was there for.
Yeah. When you guys get on, you got to buy the building.
Yeah,
Yeah, man. But that's why we like in the cloud show that we're doing.
Yeah,
like that's
yeah.
in my backyard. And
Literally.
I have a big ass backyard, so it's gonna be cool. But like, there's no other spot in Waukegan that's like open to like
The public. Type shit.
yeah. Besides like Art Park, which is like a park downtown that kind of just recently reopened.
Mm.
But I wanted to do it in my backyard because that's what we did.
So for the people that don't know, In the Clouds is I guess this is your second year? Yeah,
Mhm.
this is your second. So would you want to keep this going for a while? Or
I don't know if we're still gonna be living there.
True.
Next year, but
this might be your last chance.
maybe, bro. But I mean, we'll see how it goes. It's tomorrow, so by the time this podcast comes out, it's gonna be
unless I edit this tonight and just drop it. Super
nah,
quick.
man. But it'd be cool to like keep doing like showcases
Mhm.
every year. You know.
Yeah. Have you guys heard of Peerspace?
yeah, mhm.
Okay. Because I'm wondering, there has to be venues out there that you could just rent.
Yeah.
Probably, yeah.
Dude, when we went to Berto's party last year, that was like a peer space event, and he just did it for his birthday.
It'd be cool if it could, like, if, in the future shit, builds up
Mhm.
to a grander level, I guess.
I'm imagining like a Project X like party. 'Cause
Yeah,
it's like-
man.
That's how our parties not like Project X, but like our parties at our crib used to get fucking lit.
Yeah.
Bro. Like people used to fall down our stairs.
Yeah.
But this I feel like is more creative. 'Cause
Yeah,
it's,
this is
like,
definitely like
brands, clothing,
showcasing
yeah.
artists,
But it has potential
designers.
because you have the space, I'm sure.
Oh,
Waukegan. I had similar experiences throwing parties at my crib, like when I was younger. We had one called Wasted Gasper. I used to have a dog named Gasper, and we put a picture of my dog, and he like in different colors, like changed the hue or whatever. And they came. It was like 100 people. The cops came and got raided and shit. And it was like I had to pay like a $500 ticket. And this is like back like in before high school. It had to be like middle, like
That was
8th
Melrose
grade,
Park.
bro.
Melrose
Yeah,
Park.
Melrose Park.
Damn, bro. That's crazy. 8th grade, you said?
I feel like it was either that or like freshman year.
Like the
It was
summer
like,
going
it was
into
like
freshman
8 to
year?
like yeah.
You
like,
was getting lit.
awesome.
You was getting lit early.
My parents left me home a lot, like because I'm an only child too. So if my
Oh,
parents went on
okay.
vacation, I felt like I
Good
just invited all my
party.
friends over.
Yeah, hell yeah.
That's funny as hell.
What do you guys see yourself doing like in 5 years, as far as like with your music careers, or do you want to get signed, or what's the goals?
I would sign to the right deal,
Yeah.
because I hadn't heard a lot of like stories of like
they fuck you over and shit.
Yeah, man.
Yeah, definitely.
And even like behind the scenes, like industry people that I've talked to, like they've told me the shit that goes on, like in some of the label shit and label deals and stuff. I'm like, damn, you really got to get like a lawyer and make sure they read everything, bro, because
I feel like you guys have done so much by yourselves anyways. You might as well
yeah, man.
stay independent.
He was just talking about that yesterday, like how much we've done. And,
Like the reel you put up yesterday, like that's an older video, but you had like the spinners on the car and like
Oh yeah,
like
that
just like putting that together as a whole like
that was
production.
Cam, that was Cook Up.
Crazy.
He remixed I'm Good by Clips, and then my song Solid Gold Guala Boy, and it was to promote the In the Clouds show. I didn't even know he was doing that shit when he sent it to me. He posted it. I'm like, damn, what the fuck? This is crazy.
Is he gonna be there tomorrow?
Yeah, he's gonna DJ our set, and he's doing like
sick.
a set after too, like to close everything out.
Nice. Yeah, I guess it's like signing, or like if you might not, right? You don't have to. I don't know.
It depends, man.
The trajectory of like a rapper, I feel like is hard. I feel like being an artist or being a designer, it's kind of up to me. Like how far I want to take this or how much I want to invest. But I don't know if that's the same for
what do you want to do?
I don't know if I want to like if I want to sign really. I mean, honestly, man, I want to sign the fucking Victor. I want to sign to Stephen Victor. I feel like he's running things right. Like what he's doing over there, that's somebody I would sign to. It just got to look and feel right, you know. And I've seen what he's done over there. That's who I would sign to if I were to sign anything. But other than that, I feel like we have been doing a pretty good job on our own, like as far as what we want our vision to look like. Like we present that pretty well.
I think it's important to say that because sometimes we get lost and we don't set our intentions. It's like we get lost, like we have fun doing this shit, but then we like forget why we're doing it.
Nah, yeah, man. Like I feel like if I can just live off my creations, my music, my art, I'm good, bro. Like,
but I feel like that's so tough, like for music, because don't you like what's the streaming money?
Yeah, that's
you know
that's
crazy.
Like
but
you get so little, right?
But that's where like the whole like when you were like, what do you consider yourself a rapper or artist? Like that's where that kind of comes in
because you get money from other things.
Yeah,
promoting the merch, promoting the.
Yeah, man. Like I don't know, man. Before COVID, I was doing like a lot of like modeling stuff for boutique.
You're still modeling.
Yeah. I just started getting back into it, you know. But that's like something else that I would, you know, want to kind of
pursue.
Yeah. I don't know, bro. I feel like we just have a really good eye for packaging shit and putting shit together.
Hell yeah.
So I feel like we can, in the long run, it's just gonna be useful for whatever we do, you know?
Yeah.
Like the collages I be making, man. Like I just use one of those as artwork for one of my songs.
The project you just dropped, it was like the Astro Boy.
Oh yeah, it was
that was a collage too, right?
Yeah, that was and like that's an actual piece that I made and I sold that to somebody.
Fire.
You know, so it's like I'm making like it's a stream in both like avenues, you know. So it's like
you're not just a rapper. You could play. I don't know what
it's like multifaceted.
You know?
Like,
you're a man of many hats.
Yeah, there you go.
Man of many hats. You know?
And I feel like that's what we have to be like in this age. We all have to like be in charge of our social medias and shit.
I feel like that's good too for just helping you in other aspects of art. Like you get inspired in different ways doing different forms of art. You know what I mean?
Definitely. I just started a graphic design job not too long ago. This is back in November. And so the job itself, it's very like technical sign work. So it's like a bunch of signs that you would see like in a corporate office or like the vinyl that you would see on a window or like the store.
Yeah.
But I could apply the same information or like the same
like techniques.
Tech pack. It's literally a tech pack, but I could use that and apply it to clothes. You know what I mean? So that's what I've been doing, and I've been able to like learn so much. And
that's good.
You know what I'm saying? So it's like a perfect example of just like being able to translate I don't know, genres and within art. I feel like I'm using Like I want to get as detailed as I get on those signs with like my clothes.
Yeah,
Like the buttons, the zippers, you know, like
that makes sense because you care, you know.
yeah.
Yeah.
So do you guys? What inspired you guys to dress so nice?
For me, it's my older brother, bro. Like,
Oh, that's
like
fire.
this is literally like how I would picture my older brother dressing. in
Does he
high
still
school.
dress like this now?
No, he's a
Corporate?
He's a dad, bro.
Ah.
He's a dad.
I'm a dad.
No, but he's like,
What does that mean?
he's dad. He just got $1 million house. Like, type.
Oh shit.
Like I know he's not spending like that much money on clothes.
I feel
anymore.
like people who do really well dress very
Casual, like,
uniform.
yeah.
You know what I mean? Like they just wear like one color tees or like.
And he still has stuff from that time. Like I got a pair of glow in the dark Dunks just because he had them growing up, and he still has them, but he doesn't wear them. Like they're fucked up.
Are
And
they ASBs or just regular dunks?
They're just regular Dunks, but
they're
like,
glow in the dark.
yeah, they're fire. They're
Wow.
fire. He doesn't wear them anymore. He threw up on them like a long time ago.
He won't give them to you. You probably
No,
clean those up.
I got my own pair. I got my own
Let's
pair.
go.
Like I don't want them puked up ass dunks.
Yeah, I used to ask him for them all the time though. In middle school, I used to ask him for them.
Mm.
Like I remember I used to comment on his MySpace page like, "Yo, let me get your Dunks." Like,
Damn. Do you have any more siblings, or that's your?
oh, I got a younger half brother too. Like, and
Wow.
I got 3 stepbrothers and a stepsister. But
Damn.
like, my mom's only kid,
Mhm.
so it's like I get the only child thing. But
But you have stepbrothers.
yeah,
That's how my kid is now. He's got
Yeah.
stepbrothers. Because, wait, they're his brother. Well, do you
They're-
consider them stepbrothers? They're from like a different parent.
Half brothers.
Half.
like so I
brothers.
got 2 brothers. We all got the same dad,
Okay.
but we got different moms. And then I got stepbrothers that are from my stepmom that my dad's married to now. And like we're cool. Like we kind of like had time when we grew up together, but it's just like they're not blood. But it's like I don't treat them any different. You know,
Yeah.
like they're still my brothers. You know.
That's awesome. That's what I hope for my kid. I'm like his my new kid.
I hope so too, bro. Because I had stepbrothers growing up, and I had a stepbrother growing up. He was a fucking asshole, bro.
Would he be listening to this right now or no?
Nah,
He didn't
I don't
listen
even
to-
know what he's doing right now. I
Oh,
haven't talked to
okay.
him in years.
Damn. But what was home life like for? I guess we'll start with you, like Israel. Like, what was your parents' thoughts on you wanting to be a rapper? Or like,
Well, my mom plays guitar.
Better not be smoking
she's a
weed.
musician.
Yeah, she plays guitar. She's the only from my grandma, from all of my grandma's kids. She's the only one that lives here, like in the
Oh,
United
okay.
States. Like,
Yeah.
So I don't have any of like family out here really.
Mhm.
So when my mom moved out here, she started her church choir. She plays
Crazy.
guitar and the mandolin.
Oh, you definitely can't smoke weed. Which isn't
Yeah, I definitely do, but but when I was 12, she taught me how to play guitar, and then my dad also played guitar. So music was always like
like acoustic or like
acoustic
electric?
guitar, but it was
Wow.
on some like church
Yeah.
church stuff, you know. You know, me being fucking 12, like I wasn't really into the church thing like that. So I stopped playing it once I got to like high school and shit.
Yeah.
And then I started skating, you know. But then I started getting into music like more like that's when I was like starting to get curious, writing music. Finally did when we linked up with Hrsh and shit. But yeah, I feel like my upbringing was kind of music. Like music was just always around. My
Right.
older brother plays the guitar too.
Have you ever tried to incorporate it like in your raps? Or like the
what?
guitar?
Well, I've been
Let them know. Let them know.
Well, I know you do. Like you did a corrido, right?
Let them know.
I-
Let them
so
know.
I'm working on some corrido shit.
Exclusive.
I've been working on it since late last year.
You gonna debut tomorrow?
I'm gonna do one song, yeah.
Fire.
But I started working on the corrido shit like late last year, and then I don't know. It was like a situation earlier this year that kind of triggered me to like really just start going crazy. Like I have over like 20 plus demos of all corridos shit.
Wow.
No fucking cap.
All fire.
But I want to link when I finally do get to like releasing that project. I want to do it with a band from out
Yeah.
here.
That whole scene is crazy. My girl loves like that type of music,
Mhm.
and it's very new to me because I was like growing up Colombian. That style is very
Yeah.
Like we're more like into like reggaeton or like.
You ever heard the Colombiano shit where it's like the chopped and screwed cumbia?
I've seen the movie. There's a movie of this guy who dances to
Yeah, I
it,
know.
but that's fire.
You don't ever listen?
Nah, I don't listen to that much cumbia.
I always wondered if that was like a thing in Colombia where like all the like teenagers, that's all they listen to.
I feel like I left too young to know. Like I left like when I was 5, so
Oh, okay.
I didn't really get to, and I don't even have that much of a Colombian accent, but I want that. Like I feel like they sound so cool. She was cool with you pursuing rap.
Kind of. She, you know, her being like really church
Oh,
based.
true. Yeah.
She kind of looked at it like, oh, all they're doing is, you know, talking about girls
Yeah.
doing drugs and shit. So at first she was like, but then I started doing the melodic shit, and she was like, oh, this is nice, you know. And now she's like,
Has she ever come out to a show?
no, she hasn't.
She gonna be there tomorrow?
She was like, you're not gonna invite her. I'm like, Ma, you're not gonna like it.
I mean, you'll be surprised. It took me a while for my mom to like come around because she used to think I was going down the wrong path, right? When she caught me with like joints or like in my drawers and shit. But then she'll be at the pop-ups like selling arepas, and then she'll see all the people smoking, and she kind of just like, fuck it. Like,
Bro, we should
like, they're not crazy.
We should have got your mom to pull up tomorrow.
I was thinking about it, but I feel like we would have had to
kind of doing the most transport.
I don't know how the electricity works there. Like you would have to have like
we're gonna have a lot.
You have to do it from the garage, right?
Every time my mom like vends, the power goes out. I don't know if it's her grills or whatever she has plugged up.
Yeah, we're gonna have a lot of shit running.
All the DJ stuff.
DJ stuff. We're having like crazy lights, a projector like on the house and shit too.
I felt like it was hard to get people out in Skokie, but I mean the numbers that you guys do in Waukegan, I feel like anything's possible. You can have shows anywhere.
Bro, Waukegan, when they be popping out, man.
That's fire. Yeah.
Especially if it's like I mean it's a free event.
True.
That's why I always feel like everything we've done is free.
Yeah.
I was about to ask that. Like when you guys had events, did you ever charge entry?
No, never. Like, and we be throwing fire shit.
I feel like as a musician, you kind of can because you're providing
a service.
But when I don't like events that are like vending events, and then they charge like entry, then they charge the vendors, then I feel like it's too much.
Yeah,
like,
bro.
You're not trying to risk it.
We're really like
for the people,
man, for the homies. Like I've known you for a few years now.
Yeah, definitely damn near 5 years, bro. Like when was like the first time I met you? Like
I think around 2006 time, like
2006.
No,
oh, like
year, the project.
I'm sure that happens all the time.
Like 2019, you know what I mean? Yeah. I feel like around that time is when we first met.
Probably.
But I always fucked with you. I don't know, man. Just talking to you, I feel like you're a real genuine person.
Thank you, bro.
That's why I wanted to reach out to you for
yeah, when you first brought it up, I was kind of not like that. I was nervous, but my girl has been like overwhelmed with the baby stuff, and I feel like I have to be careful with what I choose because like I don't want to leave, but it's at the same time it's like I need to sell my shit and like I need to still be like showing face, you know what I mean? So I appreciate you.
No, of course,
because like there's not that many people throwing events, and I don't say yes to everything, but you're definitely like an OG homie. Like I've been wanting you guys to like come on here and just like learn more about you for sure.
No, that's love, bro. That's how I feel about
appreciate it.
All the artists and like the other vendors as well, you know?
Yeah, they're like your friends.
Yeah, bro. And it's just, you know, we're pretty much bringing Chicago to Waukegan.
Yeah.
Which I don't think there's ever been a show like that, like in Waukegan.
It needs to be documented. Like you guys did a recap last year, right?
Mm-hmm. Yeah. You know Alex Giraldo?
Yeah.
He's gonna be.
There's a few. I need to like talk to him too. I think he worked under. I mean, this is. I could cut this out.
He just had a baby recently too.
Really?
Yeah.
Okay, that's fire.
He's
Colombian.
Friends. He's Colombian. Yeah, you guys will be best friends, bro.
Yeah.
I had some questions about the company that he works for.
Oh, Cash Drop.
Yeah, because there was like some controversy.
Yeah,
it's like fuck it. I don't care if I put it out there. Like you seem like a dickhead. Like the boss or whatever. But I'll ask him about it. Shit.
I mean, he told us. Yeah, he'll tell you. He'll tell you.
I want all the
Man's
smoke.
mad nut.
Yeah, that was some shit.
What about you, Hrsh? Though, like, what was your upbringing like? Parents are like, I guess, are you just fully black?
Yeah.
Or how does that?
Yeah, I'm fully. I mean, I don't know my like ancestry.
Right.
I've been told to look it up, and I want to, but it's just like, man, if I go into it, I'm gonna like.
But yeah, even from your parents, like they never told you, like.
Nah, I don't even think they know for real, and it's like that's why like I feel like I should just go ahead and do it, but my upbringing was straight, bro. Like I didn't have like a double parent home, but like I'm cool. My parents are cool with each other. You know, like, they're straight. But yeah, I just lived with my mom for the most part, and then like she brought me up. She kind of like she wasn't the one that got me into music, but my mom was into music. My mom was telling me crazy stories the other day about how she took trips to Atlanta and she was like at a mansion party and she was kicking it with like Jermaine Dupri.
What?
Like bro, it was crazy. Like and like she met like Salt and Pepper and shit like back in. Bro, it was crazy. Like I'm just like, bro, what the fuck?
I always thought your mom was cool.
Everybody thinks my mom's cool, but she wanted to do music too. Like I think she wanted to rap. She wanted to be like Salt and Pepper. Like she wanted to be like them.
Crazy. You guys ever rap like together?
No.
I rap with my son all the time.
Well, we used to like sing. We used to sing in the car.
He says like I try to tell him like you need to say real words because he'll just like
make up stuff.
Make up words. I'm like
LeBron. Hell no.
But she supported it.
Yeah,
like,
she definitely supports. Like anytime I'm doing like there'll be times where I'm getting ready. Like I shot this video, my flying kites video. I think it was early last year, and I was getting all this stuff ready for it at her crib, and I was like bringing like hella bags downstairs. And she's like, "What are you doing?" And I'm like, "I'm going to shoot this video." Like, and it was at this big like set, and she's like, "You need to send it to me when you get back home." Da da da. I'm like, I'm not. It's not gonna be ready. Like, it's not gonna be ready at the end of the day.
Take some time.
But then like I had to show it to her when I got it, and then like yeah, like she's always supported. She hasn't pulled up to a show, but she's always supported.
I could see why not. I mean, if you guys are smoking dope, it's like I always like I wouldn't want to smoke in front of my parents.
Me neither.
I think,
and that's the thing. Like my mom, she doesn't care about this shit at all. But I'm like, I'm not gonna do that in front of you.
I feel like it would just feel weird.
Yeah. Imagine smoking with them though. Like,
you I know. I have some friends that do smoke.
Some people do.
Yeah. I smoke with some of my friends' parents as well.
But would you ever smoke with your parents?
Probably not.
Like maybe when you're like 50.
Maybe my stepdad. I'll probably smoke with my stepdad. I feel like he would smoke. He says he wouldn't, but I feel like he used to smoke back in the day.
My dad would pass out. I know he would pass out.
While we're on the topic of like how'd you guys started, where did the name Hrsh come from?
It's my middle name. Like
fire.
Yeah, my middle name is Herschel. So I'm glad you asked this because man, for all the people out there who be saying my name wrong,
I thought it was Hrsh.
Bro, oh my god. I mean,
they're both wrong. I feel like Hrsh is
Hrsh.
Yeah,
I thought like people were calling you Hrsh. Like
I just felt like I made it easy enough to understand that it would be Hrsh because this is like why would I leave out one letter? But yeah, Hrsh came from my middle name. Like my actual middle name is Herschel.
Wow.
So yeah, that's where that came from.
What about you, Ease?
My name kind of came from when I made my Twitter.
And it's always been that? You never like changed it for
my Twitter? Well, it wasn't my
your rap name, you know what I mean?
I didn't start using it till like 2016, 2017. But when I first made my Twitter was Ease World.
Nice.
And I made it that because like my nickname is E. And I'm like, okay, I need a fire ass like at name, you know?
Yeah.
I'm like, I like World. I used to follow Mike G on Tumblr from Odd Future. His Tumblr used to be called Miraculous World, and I really fucked with that name. So I'm like, I want to do something World. And I'm like, they call me E, so E's World, like E apostrophe as well. But I'm like, I can't use an apostrophe. And then I'm like, what if I just do E's like the word and then World? And it just kind of stuck.
Yeah. I think we all know you as that. For sure.
Yeah, it's kind of like a double entendre in a way. It's like E's World, like world full of E's, but also E's World, like my world.
Your world. Yeah. Okay. Fire. I've always been between names. Like some people call me Pobs, some people call me Pablo Trees. That's my personal account. But
Pablo Trees?
Yeah. Pablo Trees is like my.
Just
If I was a
start your
rapper,
name.
that'd be my rap name. I
Okay.
think.
That'd be
'Cause
fire.
it's
Pablo
like
Trees.
That's a
it
cool.
reminds me of. I got it from the Kanye. Like, my name is Wendy, and I like to blow trees in. And
Oh.
it's like it represents Chicago. So, but it's
Oh,
also
is
like
it
Pablo
Trees?
Trees, right?
Yeah, I got it.
Sheesh.
That's a fire name.
Yeah, but even with my brand, like I'm always switching up my like what I want the name to be. And recently I changed it to Palpable, so that's gonna be the clothing.
That's
I want to do like cut and sewn stuff through there, like more.
that'd be fire. I fuck with that.
And you can say it in Spanish too. It's like palpable.
What inspired that?
Palpable is like it's a feeling so intense that you could like you can almost taste it. Like it's a different way of saying tangible. And I've always want people to like be able to feel the clothes. And I know that
Damn.
like every time I shop, I'm always touching the clothes. Like I feel like I need to like I don't know. That's just how I touch. And like,
do you want this on you?
Right.
Yeah.
And I want people to feel something when they wear it. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So it's just like
That's fire,
goes
bro.
hand in hand. Pop's Prince always felt like more of an artist name, like just Prince. So
Yeah.
I'm gonna keep that for the art and then clothing. I'm trying to do like a runway show and all that. Like I'm gonna do that
Go crazy,
2024.
bro. Go
Yeah,
crazy,
I'm
man.
excited.
Bro, those cell shorts you did.
Thank
those
you,
are
bro. Yeah,
fire.
I'm gonna have them tomorrow.
Bro,
I'm gonna have a good
yeah.
amount, and then
Hell yeah.
just like yeah, that was literally my first like tech pack design, like getting them shipped overseas, and I recently found like some like those double knee cargos. Like I've been finding like all these manufacturers, but I really got to get these orders out. I'm excited.
That's fire, bro.
Yeah, I mean, so being that you guys love clothes so much, you never try to have your own brand or like create your own clothing
Well, I always do
merch.
yeah, like I feel like I've always been into like the graphic design
Mhm.
shit.
You made like those Babe covers for like the cover art that you make for yourself.
Yeah.
Do you
So
make those as well?
I designed that. The running dog,
Yeah.
I made that. Our logos, like I made those, like the Spaced Out Guala Boy logos with the Moon Man and shit.
But it's always like merch for the rap
shows, yeah,
or the rapper
yeah.
shows.
For me, like
Yeah,
mostly, if I have a show, I'll do like a run of like
Mhm.
Specific merch.
yeah, specific design.
I think that's how we might have met. I think I remember I
The
went
shirt?
to Boneyard and I got the green running dog shirt. This was a
Oh,
while ago.
shit.
Yeah, I picked it up from Boneyard. You were just there. I don't know if you were shopping or if there was an event. You remember that day?
I do remember.
It was I don't know.
That's the case, the blue case right there.
Yeah.
I was looking at the case. I was like, damn,
That's so
that looks like the
crazy.
case that you used to ship them in.
It's crazy. You have a green,
The piggy.
green pig. But nah, yeah, man. We're actually working on. I want to have like a brand for like the artist merch. So you know how you go to shows and artists will have merch,
yeah.
but it's like on a Gildan tee or like it's like the brand of
Sometimes,
the shirt.
yeah. I went to a Cuddy show. They have like good merch sometimes, like the quality.
Like not like the big artists.
Okay,
you know what I
that's
mean?
smaller artists, yeah.
But I don't want our shit to be like that.
Mhm.
So me and Trevino, cause he be designing shit too, we came up with this like brand for the merch. It's gonna be called Playpen 3000,
Fire.
and that's what we're kind of working on right now. We're working on finishing the site and then like launching like Playpen 3000, like Shopify, like
Mhm.
online store. But that's what that'll be our like brand.
I could see that. I think sometimes starting a clothing brand isn't always like, I don't know. You're left with a lot of inventory and like some. So if you sell like not even one of ones, but like a small batch, like that'll be good.
I feel like that's probably what we're gonna do.
Yeah.
Like on some
like collection.
Yeah. Like you know how like
capsule. Like
yeah,
capsule
yeah.
That's fire.
Yeah, man.
What about you, Hrsh? You want to do clothes at some point?
Honestly, I wouldn't really do clothes. I would honestly just buy what my friends make. You know,
Yeah.
like honestly, like your bro, those shorts that I bought from you, like at your last final warehouse sale. Like,
yeah.
I wear them shits like to bike all the time. Like,
yeah, they're
all
super
the time.
comfy. I think I got them on right now. It's either those or some Effectus ones. I had like an older brand that I did with my best friend.
Effectus?
Effectus, yeah, back in the day. That was like my first like taste of streetwear. Oh, okay. So when you guys decide to shop, because you guys have a lot of like, I wouldn't say expensive, but it's like very like one pieces.
Like
What makes you
specific.
like choose to spend a lot of money on that instead of your craft? You get what I'm saying?
Mm.
Like, I think that's been my hardest thing. Like, I want to shop so bad, but then I feel bad. Like, that money could have went towards clothes, but that's different as a rapper. I feel like,
Yeah.
you know what I
Man,
mean?
I'll be honest and say it's a fucking ego thing. Like,
Yeah.
with that
Yeah.
shit,
Like, you want to buy all the stuff that you couldn't afford back then.
yeah, bro. Like, cause like my
Okay.
older
Facts.
brother, he inspired my whole style, bro. And it's just like seeing that shit, seeing him have all that shit as a kid. I'm like, bro, I can't wait till I get as old as him, because he had a job. He worked at Finish Line, and he'd get all the shoes, like afford to get all the clothes and shit. I'm like, bro, I can't wait till I'm older like him and I can just do that shit.
Yeah.
And I'm at the point where I'm like, oh shit, I got this much money in my account right now.
Might as well.
I can fucking get this. They just put a whole stimmy in my pocket. Like, I'm about to get this whole shit right now. Well, so yeah, that's really what makes me do it. But I do, like, I be spending a lot on my craft too, though. Like, you realize you do have to invest into it. Because when I did my Flying Kites premiere for the, like, man, I went all out for it. I premiered it in a movie theater in our hometown, and like, it was fucking dope.
Do you feel like you get more satisfaction from the stuff you create, or like the stuff you own?
You get more satisfaction out of the stuff you create. You definitely do. Cause like, you seeing yourself actually do it, bro. Like, that shit is amazing. It's an amazing feeling. Like, oh shit, like, I actually did some shit. Like, it's not tangible. It's just like, it's just happening, you know?
Yeah, it's a feeling.
Yeah.
And you could always look back at it. I feel like. What about you? Same? Or
I think it's an ego thing too, but also I feel like as like artists, investing in how you present yourself, you know, like physically, like appearance wise.
It's a write-off. It's like a business expense.
It
It's
counts,
like
man,
Justice
because
Guy.
like
Yeah.
people know, like me, I love bandanas, bro, and I feel like people will know me now because of my bandanas. Like, you just had no bad fruit on here.
Yeah, you're a perfect like model for that for sure.
She hit me up. I was like, bro, hell yeah, this bandana, like, I'm with it. Like, let's go. And we did that shit. It was dope. But even just like me copping like what I want, what I like, it makes me feel comfortable and more like confident in
You can
a
perform
certain
better.
way. Yeah,
I see
I'm
that.
like, damn, yeah, I feel good right now. I feel fresh. Like,
I can see that.
Yeah, that's exactly
Dipped.
why I'm trying to get this hoodie tomorrow before we go to this show. I'm like, bro, I gotta get this hoodie, because like, even if it's hot, I'm probably still gonna have that shit on. Like,
I don't think so. I think we're in like
it's
that
kinda
era where
chilly.
it's like it's kind of chilly.
I'm perfect.
It'll be straight.
Perfect.
I'm wearing a hoodie tomorrow.
it was chilly on the walk here today.
Yeah, that long ass walk. No, but that's interesting, because I always feel guilty when I shop. It's like,
No.
damn, like I could have spent this money on, like, it's crazy because say I want to buy a Bape hoodie, it's like $400. That $400 can get me like 24 of my hoodies. You know what I'm saying? So it's like, fuck.
No, yeah, I definitely
But
be feeling guilty too, bro.
I do have the same feeling. I want to buy the stuff I couldn't afford.
Yeah.
Yeah, man. I feel like that's where the whole like you having your own brand.
Right.
That's where that like you already have that in your head. Once we start doing, you know, our brand and shit, like I feel like maybe those thoughts will start like creeping in and stuff.
We'll think about it more like, oh shit, I just.
But you guys are probably always shop, I think.
We will.
Yeah.
We will.
Yeah, probably.
Well, the dream is to like get shit for free. I feel like eventually
Facts, bro.
people will give us stuff.
Yeah.
Collabs, would you ever want to do a collab with like a brand?
Definitely. I'm looking forward to like, I want to have like a licensing deals with like all these anime brands, and I wanted to bring that up because you talked about Naked and Famous on like your last interview. I don't know if you saw, like, they had a JoJo Bizarre Adventure collab,
For real?
and they dropped a pair of selvage for each JoJo.
Character.
It's like 6 jeans, and they're all different. It's really
What?
crazy. Like,
Oh,
that's
yeah.
how intricate I want to get with my designs.
Dude.
And then like every button is different, specific to that character.
I like how Naked and Famous does
Naked-
that.
yeah.
I really like how they do that.
I saw the Dragon Ball Z collab too.
Yeah, that was fire. They did
How
a
they
Street
do
Fighter
different
collab,
colors. Mhm.
Batman collab. Like, yeah, we both got the Batman collab pants.
Sick.
I got the Joker
The
pants
Joker?
on
You
the
too?
I got the Batman. You got the
Uh,
Joker.
the inseam on the Joker joints. It just says haha.
Yeah.
all across.
That's the attention to detail that I like, and I think that's what separates a brand from, like, say, like a Naked and Famous and like a Hype brand. Like, no shots at Hype Land, but I feel like their shit is very generic.
Yeah, I know what you mean, bro.
Like, it's like stock images, and they put them in like, it doesn't feel personal. You know what I mean?
It's like a certain level of
detail
and like careness of like, all right, how deep are you really trying to get into what you're doing, you know?
Yeah. You want to be like Ronnie Feig, detail
type shit.
He's fucking crazy.
Yeah.
He's super detailed, bro.
It's like going into like the cut and sewn shit. Like, I got the Cell shirt on right now, and I was hesitant because I don't want people to think like the first thing of like my brand is like Dragon Ball Z. You know what I'm saying? But obviously that brand is bigger than my personal brand at the moment. But it's like my way of collaborating. I feel like you guys feel the same way as far as like your music. Ice Cream is obviously like a bigger brand than Ease World at the moment.
Yeah.
But like it's your way of collaborating.
Yeah, man. I mean, like, just bringing everything that I've been inspired by into my world, and then putting it into my art and music, you know?
Do you feel like it ever takes away from like your personal like brand, you know?
No, because that's just like me, bro. Like, I love that shit. Like, that's just my whole like swag.
Yeah.
I would say like what separates it is like the presentation, you know? Because like the way, like when I see him present his stuff, it's just like you can tell that's him. Like, you could just tell, like, yo, he genuinely fucks with all this shit. Like, you can tell exactly what he was influenced by, like, to present it like this, and it just all looks authentic.
Not on no biting shit though.
Yeah, it's like,
or like on some like, he was inspired.
Put your own spin on it, because like I'll be doing.
It's like paying
shit.
homage.
Paying homage, exactly.
Yeah, we're on the same.
Yeah, like my logo, like I have a logo for my name, and it's based off of Cause's letters, but it's like my own spin on it. Like, I had my graphic design homie, he did it for me, and like
Mike G.
Yeah, shout out Mike G. He put his own spin on it, and it's just like it's my spin on like Cause's designs.
Yeah, I love Cause. Like Cause and Pobs, I feel like it's very similar. Like, I've always like the way that he's able to transcend like language, like, because people in other countries know like the characters, and then that's what he used to. Yeah, I think I have a book here. Oh no, I don't. He had an exhibit in New York. I went to the.
Oh man. Yeah. I think what was in like 2021. Yeah, bro. I wanted to go to like I thought we were gonna go to New York in 2021, but we went to.
I think it was like in Flatbush, or like it wasn't
Brooklyn.
in Brooklyn. I don't think. Oh, it was Flatbush in Brooklyn.
I think so.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, it wasn't like at the MoMA or nothing, but it was at more like a smaller museum.
Yeah, I wanted to go to that. I remember when that was happening. Yeah, Causes like he's a part of why my name is Hrsh too, because I like the 4-letter iteration.
Yeah. Getting rid of the vowels and shit.
But I feel like the whole, like what you were just saying about like, do you think that takes away from your personal like character or whatever? Like this, so like I haven't dropped a solo project since 2006. The project, not the year.
Yeah.
In 2019, so it's like 4 years now. I'm finally about to release my next project, but sonically it's way different from what that project sounded like.
Interesting.
It's more futuristic, more synthy shit, more modernized drums, I guess, but it still has that like feeling. The same feeling from like 2006 is on this project as well, but it's sonically different.
Do you guys think you were born in like the wrong era? Like, do you guys want to? Really?
I don't think so, bro.
Not really.
I feel like I wouldn't be who I am if I was born in any other time.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah.
It's just like Hrsh. I have an older brother too. So like he was putting me on hella shit. Clothes wise, music wise. He would put music on my iPod.
Have they ever met like your older brothers?
Nah.
You should do a video with older brothers. Like, they should play you.
That's funny because we all went to the same school. Like, all 4 of us. We all graduated from Warren. Like, that's funny as hell.
Morden?
Warren.
Oh, okay.
It's a school in Gurney.
There's a school out here called Morden. I
Oh.
thought that's what you said.
Yeah.
Spaceship Named Desire is the name of the next project.
I was about to
by the
ask you
way.
that. Sorry. Spaceship named Desire?
A Spaceship Named Desire, yeah.
Nice. I feel like you guys have always been like that style, like space,
Yeah.
futuristic,
Yeah, bro. Spaced Out Wild Boys.
into it.
That's my shit, man. Star Wars. You know.
That might be the name of this episode. We'll see. That's
Star
all I'll
Wars.
say. We gotta think of a name. But is there anything that you guys want to promote as far as like
In the Clouds? Well, if you pull up to In the Clouds, yeah, shout out to you.
Yeah, this episode's gonna be out by the
it'll
time.
be out by now? When's the project dropping? Yours?
The project, there's no date yet. Really soon though, like next few months. We're just finishing the mixes right now. I recorded it all at Classic with my guy Devin. Shout out Devin. Produced mostly by Don Trevino. And I'm really excited for this project, bro, because it's definitely my most personal project that I've written so far. Like the shit I talk about on there, I talk about like old friendships, like how you was talking about how you're not cool with like your...
You get personal?
Yeah, talk about my ex, you know, just myself, even like shit I'm dealing with like in my head. And yeah, man. Spaceship Named Desire.
I'm excited to listen to it. What about you, Hrsh?
It's
You got
great.
anything
Yeah, I
you're
got
working on at the moment?
Yeah, I got a project I'm working on. I announced the name of it, but I honestly don't know when I'm gonna put it out. It's called Bigger, Flyer, Faster. It's kind of like a project about my bike, but it's fire. Like,
you ride your bike a lot, right? I
Hell
think you
yeah.
rode it to that pop up that one day. The one.
oh yeah, I did. Yeah, when I saw you, bro, I walked and I was like, man, I'm hella sweaty. And then I saw they were serving Italian ice. I'm like, hell yeah. But yeah, bro, I'm excited. I got like
Bigger, flyer, faster.
yeah.
Fire.
That's like the way you just said that. That's kind of the approach I'm trying to like have it themed like. But yeah, I got a few songs ready for that. I just released Mrs. So Fly. That's gonna go on it. So keep streaming that. I got that out there. And yeah, pull up to In the Clouds. It's gonna be fire.
What would you guys say is like the hardest thing about your craft, if you could?
I'm not gonna lie, bro. This year, I've probably been recording the most I've ever recorded, like in a year.
But a lot of that doesn't like make the cut, do you think? Or
Well, no, it doesn't.
okay.
But I feel like sometimes I'm like, damn, bro. Like I be telling myself, oh, I'm not gonna record today. I'm gonna just relax, chill, work on something else, and then I end up recording. So it's like, I don't know, man. It's kind of like a gift and a curse, you know, in a way.
Yeah. Well, I should have asked this earlier, but this is the Proud Disappointed podcast. I ask all my guests, tell me something you're proud of, something that you're disappointed in. The easiest way I could put it is like just a W and an L. Like if you guys could speak on like your most recent or one that sticks out to you, like a W or like an L that you had to take.
I say a W I got was my new job I just got.
Recently?
Yeah. Like I just started working this new job.
Oh shit.
You know, and like I kind of like I prayed for all like to have all this, you know. So I'm like looking up and just seeing like all the things that have happened, like leading up to it.
Did you
like,
have a job that you hated before?
I fucking hated it, bro.
I was on the same
hated
shit. I was there for 4 years.
Same. I was there for 4 years, underappreciated, underpaid, and then me and my boss hated each other. My boss wanted to fire me because I stole some candy from his office, bro. Like, and then it was the whole.
Was it a lot of candy or was it one candy?
It was a lot of candy. I got a sweet tooth problem, bro. Like, I'll be honest. But it was just like the way he went about like doing all of it was just unnecessary. But you know,
that praying shit works, bro. I feel like you can ask God for anything; He'll make it happen.
Yeah, bro. Like, and so like that's a good W. Like,
definitely.
Like praying is like honestly a good W I've had this year. I prayed like how you saying he's been recording a lot this year. I've been praying a lot this year, like more than I ever have in my whole life. So like that's a good W. But L I took recently, they kind of humbled me. I got into a car crash, but it was my own fault. So it's like I felt like I took it as a sign like, yo, you need to slow down, like chill out, like you don't be
literally,
yeah, like you don't be paying attention sometimes.
No, that's real. I just got rear-ended yesterday, which is crazy.
Sheesh.
And then she had terrible insurance. It's called like Falcon Insurance or something.
Oh no.
So I'm dealing with that right now.
Oh,
It's like,
damn, bro.
it wasn't my fault, but now I got to deal with like a little.
the Falcon.
Have you heard of it?
No.
I've never heard that shit.
Nah,
It's like
I
a
got
low-key insurance.
Jake from State Farm.
Damn. Shout out Progressive. But what about you? I mean, would you say that was like a WNL or not really?
For Hrsh?
Or just recording, like you said?
Oh,
That's like a W to me. I feel like it's not bad to keep working.
yeah, nah, because it's definitely like, it's like you play sports,
Mhm.
you practice, you know? I feel like
Practice.
people need to practice. You're talking about practice. People would like practice. The more you practice something, the better you become at it, you know?
Yeah.
So that's like kind of how I'm looking at it.
Like something you're disappointed in? Just to like
Something I'm disappointed in.
contrast.
Otto.
Oh, yes. Oh, my God. Well, I'll say like the W shit, like something that I've noticed recently about myself is that I feel like I've noticed certain shit about myself that in the past, that kind of like self-reflection, you know,
Mhm.
I've kind of came to this like realization of like, damn, maybe I was tweaking back then, you know, just being in like general life shit,
Yeah.
person shit with friends, like family, you know. I feel like that's kind of like me coming to that realization is kind of like another W, because now it's kind of like, all right, this is what I'm working on to become better for not just myself but everyone around me. You know,
You
what I
need
mean?
it to happen.
Yeah,
Right.
I feel like that just kind of happened like pretty recently. So I just wanted to say that.
No, that's great. I feel like I spent a lot of time reflecting, like while this baby was born, and it was like a relief when he came out. Like, all right, I need to get back to work.
Yeah.
And it's like not like pick and choose what I say yes to. Too. It's like your time is so important.
Yeah, man. That, and just like also just looking out for yourself. You know what I mean?
Mhm.
Yeah, it doesn't really have anything to do with like art or music, but
No, it's important.
Yeah.
It's like personal
yeah,
self-care.
yeah, man. Although, definitely my baby boy Otto, my little bully. He's not a real baby. He's a little bully. He's a little dog.
Yeah.
He's fucking terrorizing my crib,
Oh,
bro.
I
my
thought he passed
God.
away or something.
No,
I was like, shit.
He's
Hey,
a
No,
menace.
dude, I have a Labradoodle. He's 1 year. I couldn't bring him to my place because we stay in like a basement unit, and he basically, I got him for my son, and he's too big and too crazy, so he's at my parents, and I go walk him like every now and then, but he's been fucking up their house, bro. He's
Bro.
been eating the walls.
What?
he's big.
Oh my God.
Sounds familiar.
Otto's been fucking up our carpet. He
Yeah.
fucked up the couch. He ran away the other day.
I seen that. You had to catch him.
He fucked up these.
Not those.
Bro, it's not that bad. It kind of looks like a battle wound, you know?
Yeah.
It's actually, I think it's kind of cool. But still, bro, he fucked these up.
They were in the case.
Nah, he like hopped up on my like dresser thing
Yeah.
somehow. And he fucking got him, bro. He's a
I
little
know you were
menace.
pissed.
Yeah. Shout out Otto though. He's cool.
Is that just normal though? I can't remember because
He's a baby. When they're babies, they be doing shit like that.
Yeah. Okay. I just feel like a bad parent. Like I don't know
Same,
how to
bro.
discipline them or something.
Same.
But hopefully they learn.
Yeah.
You have two though, right? You have another.
Yeah.
One?
Nigo.
Nigo.
He's older though. He's chill.
Nico's
Yeah.
a good boy.
He's probably like, this guy's tweaking.
Yeah.
Yes.
Definitely.
Yes.
Definitely. Every time like Otto does some crazy shit where I'm like, bro, what the fuck? And I'm like, not hitting him, but I'm like, bro, you know,
Yeah.
giving him the finger and shit. Nigo's just like sitting there like,
What's
Like, I
going
didn't do
on?
anything. They'll be best friends one day. So, right?
they are
They're cool.
best friends. When they ran away, they were still together.
Yeah.
So
He's a bad influence.
Otto and Nigo, we need to make an Instagram for them.
Low key. They'll do numbers. Get sponsored.
Yeah.
Get some free food.
Free dog food.
Some free dog food, yeah. But all right, guys, I want to say thank you for coming on.
Thank you for having
Gotta
us,
get back
man.
home
Thank
to my
you, bro.
family. I think it was cool, like just learning a little bit more about yourselves. I think people are used to hearing you like through music, but they don't really hear you guys talk as much. So
Yeah.
just learn a little bit more about yourselves. You guys are always welcome to come back if you ever want to promote something. Or yeah, I'm sure we'll.
Thank you, man, for giving us the platform.
Yeah, appreciate the opportunity. You know, shout out my man Rulò sitting over here.
Shout out Rulò.
Yeah, well,
What's up,
shout get more mics
shout
eventually.
out my baby brother. That's not my actual brother. So shout out Rulò.
And thank you guys for coming to In the Clouds.
Yeah, thank you for coming. Hope you enjoy it.
Hope you enjoyed that pizza.
Then
We got cheese for the vegans. I hope you all saw that. We got cheese pizza for the vegans.
thoughtful. Check out my website, popsprints.com. I'm gonna try to focus on the art for the remainder of the year, and then I'm gonna do like a launch party for Palpable like in the spring.
That'd be
So I'm
fire.
gonna take some time, hang out with the family, and get inspired. But
Everything in its time. You know?
yeah, I can't rush it.
You can't rush it, bro. I feel like that's something like that I've learned along the line of just like, you know, being.
You
a
guys are
creator.
super consistent though. I feel like you guys are always dropping.
See, then that's where I'll be like, damn, bro. I feel like I haven't been consistent.
Yeah, we'll be talking about it and we'll be like, damn, like, what was the last thing I dropped? Like, I was like, how long ago was that? Oh, that was forever ago. Time to get back. Yeah. It's like a double-edged sword. Like,
Yeah.
that's another thing. When you're talking about craft, that's another thing you struggle with, like, with working on your craft. It's like,
Yeah.
am I
it's
doing
like,
the right things?
Is it ready yet? You know
Yeah.
what I mean?
You're in your head a lot. For sure.
I feel like it's important to put this shit out so then you could fix it as you go too though.
No, yeah,
You know what I
definitely,
mean?
bro.
Because if you just keep it and never drop it,
Mm.
you can't get like
Rulò.
Brother, we have this conversation. Oh my god, so much times. It's
all the
crazy.
time.
Yeah, bro.
Or you're more like quick to drop and you like hold the project for a
He
while.
be hoarding,
Yeah.
bro.
He'd be like, I gotta get so much better, and then it should be better already, and then it's just like,
I know my skills, and I just feel like I'm trying to attain a standard for myself.
Yeah.
You feel me?
But there's always gonna be a new standard, and you're always gonna.
That's right. That's what you be talking about a lot.
Yeah.
So I'm trying to work on that. Definitely.
go stream Beeper Ballad 2, produced by Rulò.
Stream Bird's Eye.
Damn, wrong one.
And also Stream Bird's Eye. Produced by Waukegan. Yes, sir.
Thank you guys.
Thank
Great
you.
one.
All love, bro.
You didn't say anything.
Yeah, ready.
Alright, so we're here today in Waukegan, Illinois. Many call home. Here at a pop-up venue of yours truly, Ease World. Shout out to
Shout out
him.
Easel. We're together in the meeting.
Annual event. Great time. And we're here doing our thing. You know what we do. We come, we sell, we make people happy.
Again, you're a little more like Spain Spanish.
For my niggas, I'ma mind my business. We avoid all of our issues like some dirty dishes. She in my pocket.
Como viste, como modelo de revista, ella llega y me dice.
Call and that's all it takes. Off the wall, I'm all in, falling from space. Feeling down, I look up and know I feel great. You hear that sound, how it bounce, going from that bass. They tryna jack on my swag, put them in their place. So fly, break the ground, landing with this steez. Ice cubes, ice cream, make all them free. What's this, what's that, what you call that, G? Cook Cam Dante, I just call that heat.